What's up guys, my name's Chronic here on this video. In today's video, we're gonna be doing something completely random today. Why am I called the Triple Meatball Bakery? That is so weird. But I'm gonna be showing you guys Cookie Clicker today. And I'd like to start off by saying this is a free game on an app, or not an app, on a website. All you do is type in Cookie Clicker on Google and you can go play this game. Now this game is probably the most boring sounding game you've ever heard. And yet the formula is so good. I just noticed the little sponsored links there, just kind of going off with the dog. This is like the game that's fun for no reason. It literally is a game where you watch numbers go up. And if you probably have already played this game, it came out a few years ago, but this is where I've been for the past few days. We're gonna call this this place, we're gonna call it Diglet, and then it'll become Diglet's Bakery. And the point of this game is to basically click this cookie, and you see that little number went up, and that means your little cookies go up, and you can see your cookie amount go there. You can see per second. Now, the thing about this game is you get cookies so that you can spend cookies on things that will get you more cookies in the future. Now, ignore these ads because they will actually be pushed down by the... There's not only these structures. Like, as you get more structures, they start to push down, and I almost never see ads, so not to worry about that. But you can see here now I have this little cursor here, and you got cookies per second, 0.1. You can see that cookies are slowly going up, and if you try to help it out to try to get more and more stuff, you can actually get really insane things. You just keep going. The next level thing is actually a grandma. I played this game a lot, so I can just say it's at 100 cookies, and you can see how the cursor, every time I click it, the number goes up. These things are upgrades, so you can make it more efficient. So when I click, it's 2 and makes these twice as efficient. And as you start getting more things, there'll be a giant list of upgrades and a humongous list of upgrades, and you can get hundreds and hundreds of each of these items that go all the way to the bottom of the page. And this game is just incredible. And let me just crack one of these out. I don't have my auto clicker on, but I'm just gonna get 100 cookies so I can show you the grandma. And then what I mean by the auto clicker is I'm a computer science major, and I kind of just made a little program that auto clicks for me. But anyways, we can get this grandma here, and you can see these little lines up here. Every one of these things will have a what do you want? Casual bacon, cool. Those are the achievements you get. Those are important, actually. You can see little grandma here. We got one little grandma, and then she produces 1 cookie per second. So you can see our cookies per second are a lot higher, and you can see actually our number is going up without us. The whole thing behind this game is making a ridiculous amount of supplies and building. You can see another 4th thing appeared here, and try to get as many of these things as possible. And I cannot explain why this is a fun game. I can't. It's just they found the formula to make it so that all you want to do is watch this number go up, and you want to watch it go up faster. You want to watch it do better. You want to like get all the upgrades for no other reason than getting more upgrades. And this is a golden cookie. It gives you a bunch of different things. Like either it just gives you a bunch of cookies based on your production and all that stuff, or it gives you like a ×7 for a while. It gives you lots of different upgrades. So I just wanted to show you this upgrade here. Makes it so when I click, I get 2 per click, so it makes it so my clicking is faster. It also made the cursors give 0.2. Every cursor you can see here goes 0.2 everything. I can get more cursors. You can see them all around here. Milk is actually really important. This milk, nobody really knows. I've done so much research on this game, like just because I'm like, I want to figure out the perfect strat. If you go to stats, you can go ahead and see your achievements list here, and basically whenever you get a certain amount of milk, you get a percentage upgrade. So the more milk you have, or the more achievements you have, the more milk at the bottom you have, and the more bonus you have for the whole thing. That's the little god complex. These are all the little achievements. There's lots of achievements. I'm at like 60-something% on my other game, and I've been playing it for more hours than any game I have on Steam. This is just you know, an incognito window to show you guys what it's like. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna show you what kind of things I have in my game to kind of like impress you, because I need to impress somebody, because I played this game a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go hop over to the screen. Alright, well, welcome back. As you can see, things are a little bit different here on my actual save. You can tell that there's actually a lot different on this thing, and there's a lot of different numbers and a lot of different weird things going on. So you saw initially, all we really had was like a couple of cursors around this thing. We had like a 1 grandma here. Well, every single building here has its own little line that kind of goes out and across and around, and The maximum item here is prisms, which is down here. Like I said, the ads kind of get pushed to the bottom, so often like this is what it looks like. There's never any ads on screen. I've got upgrades that require like quintillions of stuff, and I've got these weird upgrades here for like the seasons. I just got that. That's cool. There's like a Grandma Apocalypse, so there's this thing called the Grandma Apocalypse that deters you, and you have to pledge cookies to them. Ooh, golden cookie. So that's a frenzy. It makes it so it's a lot better. Like my cooking makes it so I get a ridiculous amount of cookies for every single click. I'm in like the next, this is Harold the Sabertooth. I named my Sabertooth Harold in Far Cry, so I just decided to name it after him because I had nothing else to do with my life. And yeah, this game, I can't explain it, but it's so freaking good. And I can't really explain it. If you can see here, I've put an exorbitant amount of hours. I don't know why I'm clicking. I have played Legacy. This is 328 hours. That's how long ago I started my Legacy, which does not mean I've been playing for that many hours. That means that's how many hours ago I started like my thing. I started playing Cookie Clicker on this specific save from zero stuff. And if you see here, this Sentience, it's kind of like a prestige mode. You can click this, and it'll basically like reset your everything, but you'll get like a bonus and stuff. So right now I've got like a 3,436% bonus for all the time I put in this game, and it's getting ridiculous. You can see my milk is a different color. I can actually pick what milk color I have, but this milk is actually the default color that I have based on the achievements, which I have a lot of. I have 63% milk, and you can see it says rank 7 lime milk. There's lots of different colored milk that you can have in the game that you can switch around between, and I like to just leave it on the default because it makes me feel like I have progression, but the pink looks pretty good, so we'll leave it on for this video. And I've got, these are all my upgrades that I've gotten throughout my time on just this run, and I literally had just ascended. I'm gonna show you guys, even though like it takes a little bit of time. I'm gonna ascend just so you guys can see what's going on. So basically, the ascending, let me just highlight this. You can see there at the bottom it says you need a certain number of cookies for the next ascension. That number goes up over time, and this little time 7 is actually about to go down. I just wanted to, oh yeah, I got that lucky cookie. Lucky cookie. Anyways, you can see that it takes a certain amount of time, and when you prestige, you get this many points into your bank. So I'm just gonna go ahead and prestige there. It's like a special thing. You probably won't ever really see it in many common games, but this is the prestige screen. You can click on the thing, you'll get certain upgrades as you go along. You can get extra cookies, you can have this thing last longer when your cookie production continues after you're logged out. You get better bonuses. You start with cursors, grandmas, and these things get ridiculously priced. And I've been playing this game for so many hours. Look how 111,101. 11 and it's just it's that game where you're just trying to like get the number of cookies up by making the number of production up, by making the number of buildings you have up, by making the number of upgrades you have up, just so that you can raise the number of prestige points you have up, so you can spend this money on getting all those other numbers up. So if I could encapsulate this game in one word, it would just be try to get numbers higher. And you can see the cookies all went down. So this is, again, it just resets everything, and it basically start from 0. These little cursors are here because I have that upgrade for the thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and get enough for a grandma because I wanted to show you something. I have a permanent upgrade on my thing that gives me like 500,000 cookies for each cursor. No, for each cursor, for each object other than the cursor. So all I have to do is actually click it and just click on one grandma, and you can see my cookies per second just goes up to 5 million. And then I can just pop on this times 10 and just start buying buildings like nobody's business, and just getting all these amazing buildings where nobody ever thought that ever could. And you can see my numbers going up by a ridiculous amount. This is all just upgrades based on the time I put in the game. Come on, just give me everything. I'm just gonna put the 100 on, so hopefully it'll just kind of like max out, give me stuff. And as you can see, this upgrade list is getting very, very large based on my ridiculous amount of output right now, and not having bought anything at all. It's actually quite beautiful. It's very, very, very beautiful. Where's my dragon? That's weird. Oh, it's right here. So this is a dragon here. You can crack him. This gives you extra upgrades and all that stuff. If I were to just like chip him and break him out, you can basically sacrifice a certain amount of things. So you can get like this, for example, milk is more effective. You can see my cookie production goes up only by a slight amount, but that's because I have no upgrades right now. But as I get more upgrades, it will be much better. And I'm just gonna kind of spam out these upgrades because it feels good. It's just so good just being able to like reset the game and just seeing this whole thing just collapse down. And you're like, yeah, I'll buy everything. And you can see I'm up to like some trillion per turn, and that's my upgrades and stuff. It's incredible. I can't explain, like, the thing about this is that I'm telling you is I can't explain why this game is so fun, but it just is. It's just so good. And I would recommend it if you guys are look, it just unlocked the antimatter condenser just because of the view and all that stuff. I bet I could get into here. It says, lol, it says sextillion. And you can just see these upgrades. Just keep on coming. Just keep on coming. That's just because I'm ascending and all that stuff. You won't see this kind of ridiculous speed in your game because it really is ridiculous. And I spent a long time on it. A long time. You can see my multipliers, ridiculous, and all that stuff. So I recommend you guys go check out this game. I'm not being sponsored or paid to say anything about this game. I literally have been playing it for maybe 50% of these hours ago. I would literally put up in a second screen on the side of my computer and just play something else or watch YouTube and like grab the golden cookies whenever they spawn. And woo! This is where I've been. This is where I've been for the why I've been missing videos. Just playing a game that makes no sense and just loving it. And it's freaking amazing. Anyways, that's the video for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy. Go check it out. It's free. It's called the Cookie Clicker, and you put it in Google and you can start up your own game. But be careful because this game is incredibly addictive for very little reason at all. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. My name's Vindai Chronic, and I will see you guys on the next one. Let's keep clicking.